Hello everyone. In this video we will see how we can sort our collection data in Java. So for now you can see we have one array list. In this array list we have added here 4 objects and then we are just writing for each loop to print data, and if you will run you will see this output. Now I want to sort our data based on employee ID. So how we can do that? So for that we have basically we can use either Java 8 or we can use comparable comparator interface. So let me show you first how we can do with Java 8. So for that I will use here employee.stream.sort, and here you can see we have sorted method available. So I will use this sorted, and here inside this I can pass 2 objects. So I'll say p1 and then p2, and then click right arrow function, and then here we have to just add logic. So I'll say p1 dot get employee id minus p2 dot get employee id, and then we can just write here for each, and then we can print this for each data. So I'll just copy it, and then here I will print it, save it, and then we can just see if it is printing the data in sorted order or not. So if you will see here output, in this output now record is sorted based on ID. So here we have 100, 101, 102, 105. So this data is now sorted. Java 8 sorted by employee ID, and then here I'll say ASC, ascending order, and let's add here /n so that it will be one gap between that. So here it is saying Java 8 sorted by employee ID ASC. So employee ID ASC we have sorted. Similarly, if I need to sort with employee name, right, then how we will do that? So I'll just copy this code, copy and paste here. So Java 8 sorted by employee name, for now ASC. So we will have the same thing, sorted p1 p2 employee dot get employee name. Then we have to write p2 dot get employee name. Now here minus will not work. We need to put here compare to, and compare to method will return the data. So we can just write compare to, inside compare to we can pass this p2 dot this. Let's enter here. So in this line if you will see we can use sorted p1 p2 p1 dot employee name compare to p2 dot employee name, and then it will print the data in sorted order by name. So you can see now it is printing Chandan, Mohan, Ram, Sohan. So this first name, employee name, is sorted based on employee name ascending order. Now if I want to do the same thing as descending order, then how we will do that? So to print this in descending order, we can simply write here DESC, and we can just write P2 first and then P1 in second, and then if I will run it now, you will see output it is printing in descending order, Sohan, Ram, Mohan, Chandan. It's printing in that way. And the same logic we can apply with other fields as well if I want to do this. So this is one way. Mostly we use this way only in our day-to-day programming, Java 8 sorted. But if you are still working with Java 6, right, or Java 7, then how you will do comparing, how you will do sorting. So for that you have to use comparator interface if you have some custom thing. So for that what we'll do, we can just write collection. So I'll write first here sysout /n, and I'll say Java 6 compare com, compare um, or comparator interface. So we have to use comparator interface to sort the data. In that case, what we can do, we have to use here collections dot sort, and in this case, sort we have to pass the object, employee object. Now if you directly pass it, it will not work. What you have to do, you have to either make it, you have to one interface you have to implement inside this employee object, that is called comparable interface, and then this will work default sorting. So let's do that. So I'll just open our Pojo class, and here I will implements comparable interface, and here we can write employee, save it, and then we have to implement the method. So we have compare to method, and here we can write default sorting logic. So I want default sorting based on employee name. So I'll write here this dot get employee name dot compare to o dot get employee name. So now this logic will do sorting, default sorting based on employee name ascending order, and if you will see, now we are not getting any error. So from here Java 6, let's say I'll say comparable interface for default sorting, and default sorting logic we have already implemented in this Pojo class. Now let's just print this data. So I'll just copy and paste here. This one will also work, and it will sort data based on ascending order. So let's run it. So now you can see this data is sorted based on default sorting applied we have on Pojo class, and then we have used comparable interface. Now suppose if you have requirement where you need to compare on other fields apart from the default, then you can do directly here also. Let me just copy this. I'll say copy and here paste Java 8 comparator interface. So I'll write comparator interface for and then comparator interface, and here I'll say for custom sorting. For example, now I want to sort a country, right? So sort address here, DESC. Let's say I want to sort based on descending order. Then I have to use here collections dot sort, and will pass here employee object. Now you have to write comma new comparator interface. You have to write comparator. Click enter. Once you will click enter, it will say you T. Then in that T, just pass here employee object, employee class name, Pojo class. You have to pass here Pojo class, similar to whatever thing we were doing here with comparator. We are passing employee. In this case also we will pass employee. Whenever you will do, it will start getting error, and it is saying just add unimplemented method. Click on it. Here we can see we have compare method. Now in this compare method we can apply our custom sorting logic. So what I'll do, I will write here o1 dot get address dot compare to o2 dot get address. Now problem here is we have written here DESC, but this logic will return data based on ASC, ascending order. So to make it descending order, I'll write O2 first and then O1 second. And now let's run it. So and okay, and after that just do printing. So sorting is done till here, but we need to print the collection to see that. So let's print it again and run it. Now you can see whatever data is coming, it's sorted based on the address descending order. So we can see P and then M, D and then C. So data is sorted based on ascending order. So hope you are able to get this sorting logic in Java 8 and normal Java 6 way. although most of the time we use Java 8 only, but as a developer we should prepare for all the different ways to write the program. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next.